Welcome to Collectible Motor Car of Atlanta. My name is Chris, and guys, today we have a very special truck, a 1993 Chevrolet C1500, or otherwise known as the ZL1500. Guys, this truck is absolutely amazing, and we'll get to why it's called a ZL1500 here in just a minute. But before we get started, I want to give a little bit of a background on this truck. This truck, before the build, was a 55,000 mile truck, original miles. The paint on this truck is mostly original, other than a few pieces that have been painted, like the hood, the bumpers, and the grill, and the mirrors. But everything else is original paint on this truck, believe it or not. You would actually think that this truck went through a full brand new paint job, but it is original paint. It's in excellent condition. But we'll start up front here. You do have the SS style front end grill up here with the paint matched bumper. Looks really good on this truck. You've got the blacked out housing headlights and marker lights with the clear corner lights here. Gives it a really cool look. You do have paint protection film on the hood here and on the bumper and on the rear tailgate. As we work our way around the side here, the gaps on the hood here is in excellent condition. Your fender's in excellent condition. I don't see any dents or any chips or anything on the fender here. You got a nice set of weld forged wheels. These are about $6,000, guys. Not cheap like the other cheaper version of the welds that look like this that everyone has. These are actually the forged wheels, so quite pricey. You've got the big 6-piston wheel woods there to help get this truck to a stop. Check out your gaps here on your fender and your door. They're nice and even all the way down. You do have the sport mirrors here. I really like the look of those mirrors. You've got brand new trim down the side of the door here and in the cab and the bed. As you notice here, the 1500 has been paint matched to the body of the truck. It looks really, really good. The top of the truck is nice and pretty. No dents or scratches. Guys, the paint on this truck shows amazing. I don't know if the camera is doing any justice, but it's just absolutely a beautiful truck. And this color really stands out. You see red, you see black, you see white, but this color is very, very unique. You've got the gloss black door handles as well. Your window tint is about I would say probably 35 or 25%. Gives you a little bit of coverage there when the sun's beating down on the truck, keep you nice and cool. We'll open up the gas cap here, nice and clean in there. This truck does run on E85 or 93 octane. It does have the flex fuel sensor on there, so you can run either one, but E85 it's going to run the best on. We'll look at the back brakes here. You do have the 4-piston wheel woods back here with the forged weld wheel. So we work our way around the back side of the truck. You've got the paint matched bumper to match the front, the gloss handle on the tailgate, brand new tail lights here. At least they look brand new, probably the original because this truck didn't have a ton of miles. We'll go ahead and look at the back of the bed here. Like I mentioned, you do have the paint film protection on the back of here, so it keeps it nice and protected. The bed is in excellent condition. This is original paint on the sides of the bed and on the back there, but they did have a couple of scuffs here on the bottom of the bed. That's why they did the rhino lining. But I really like that because you can throw your cooler, or you can throw your chairs back there and you don't have to worry about the back getting all scratched up. And it's definitely a really clean look. But guys, with that being said, overall this truck is super, super nice, especially to be all original paint. But let's go ahead and get to what's under the hood here. All right, guys. You got an LT4 supercharged 6.2 liter engine under here that's making around 850 horsepower, and this thing is an absolute animal. So earlier when I mentioned that this is a ZL1500, this is the reason. This is an engine out of I believe it was a 2018 ZL1 Camaro that Justin Keith had at his shop, known as Nemo, one of his race cars. It was actually the world's fastest 6th-gen Camaro for a little while. I think it might still hold that record. But this is the engine that was in it when it broke that record. So definitely a really nice engine. It's been modified with a smaller pulley. It's got a ported blower, but a few other things. I've got all of it listed on the website. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but definitely a very, very nice engine underneath the hood that's putting out 850 horsepower. Just very, very nice. And this is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, so definitely gives you some aggressive shifting there. And it has the paddle shifts as well that lets you select the gears that you want. But overall, super nice. If you guys have any questions on the build, I've got all that wrote down in a folder in the office, and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. But with that, let's go ahead and move to the interior. All right, guys, we're in the ZL1500 interior, and guys, the interior is just as nice as the exterior on this truck. You've got a lot of nice features in here, like a Sony head unit there for the radio. You've got tilt wheel. You've got a billet specialty steering wheel, as well as the Bluetooth paddle shifters. This is really nice when you're driving the truck. You can select the gear that you want to be in and take off. One of the problems that I've noticed with this truck, if you just mat it to the floor, it's got so much power that it just downshifts to the lowest gear and takes off, and it can get a little hairy there because it's got so much power. It can definitely blow the tires off. But your dash is in great condition. There's no cracks or anything like that. You've got a billet mirror here. Headliner's in good condition. Nice center console here with the lid. Everything works. All your door panels are in great condition. You've got power locks that work. You've got power windows. Another really cool feature is the digital Dakota gauges that are in the truck. All the gauges work as they should. It shows you your RPM, your miles per hour. It even has this screen here in the middle that you can select through, and it can show you like 0 to 60. It can show you top speed that the truck's gone. Shows you your voltage, all the things that you need that you'd want to check on. It shows you all right there. But guys, brand new carpet. Everything in this truck is either been redone or is brand new. It's just really, really nice on the interior. But enough with the interior, guys. Let's take this thing for a drive. All right, guys, we're cruising in the ZL1500, and guys, this thing performs even better than it looks. With the LT4 engine under the hood making 850 horsepower, the 10-speed automatic transmission with the paddle shifters, the big wheel wood brakes, and the QA1 suspension, this thing is an all-around performing beast. With that being said, let's go ahead and see what she did. Jesus, guys, this thing is an absolute animal. That was about 3/4 throttle. To be honest with you, it scares me a little bit. So you definitely got to respect this thing because it is very, very fast. But guys, overall, this truck is just so amazing, and I don't even think the video does it justice. Just getting behind the wheel of this just makes you want to pull your wallet out and buy it. It's just an absolute animal. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get back to the shop, put it up on the lift, and I'll show you the beautiful bottom side. All right, guys, we got the ZL1500 up on the lift. We'll start up front. You've got your transmission cooler. Right above that, you have your intercooler for your supercharger. As you can tell, the frame is nice and glossy and shiny. It was completely stripped down and powder-coated black. You've got your QA1 suspension here with double adjustable coilovers. You've got long tube headers. You can see the bottom of the LT4 here with the Holley oil pan. You've got that massive 10-speed transmission with the custom drive shaft. You've got 3-inch exhaust. It looks like it runs back and wise into a single here. You've got the extra bracing here to really stiffen up the chassis for that big horsepower that you have under the hood. You've got a new fuel tank here as well. Guys, I really like this drive shaft here. Nice aluminum drive shaft with the custom fitting on the end there. All your wirings ran nice and neat here. Your fuel pump, your fuel pressure regulators, and everything are right there on the fuel rail, nice and neat. As we work our way back, you do have the 10 bolts here. This is the 8.5-inch 10 bolt, so what comes in the truck. And these are actually pretty strong. As long as you're not, putting big slicks on there and launching it at the drag strip, you'll be just fine. This will hold the power. You've got this really nice QA1 suspension out back with the double adjustable coilovers. You got your wheelwood brakes out back. Borla exhaust. Guys, absolutely just amazing on the suspension here. And as you guys can tell, when we were driving, this truck was staying nice and straight when I was getting on it. Even with the tires spinning, it was staying nice and straight for us. This truck drives better than a new truck, even with all this modified suspension on it. Just an absolute beauty. Guys, if you're interested in this truck, please give us a call. We don't see this one lasting long. And you guys that are looking at the price going, man, that's expensive. Guys, you got to remember this is a 55,000 mile truck, original, with these modifications done to it. The motor alone underneath there is probably 25 grand. Then I had the transmission, all the paint work on the bumpers and grills, the paint protection film, the new interior, the wheels, the brakes. I mean, you got $5,000 in brakes on this truck. So it adds up quick. Then you add the labor on top of that at $200 an hour. It gets expensive, guys, and then plus your wait time. Probably to get one of these built by Justin, he's probably pretty busy with them now. You're probably 6 months to a year. So instead of waiting all that time and dealing with the headaches of building a truck, just come on down here to Collectible and buy this one. If you guys are interested, go ahead and give us a call at 770-738-7111. And if you want more information, go to my website at collectiblemotorcarofatlanta.com. I'll have all the information there. And if you have additional questions, reach out to me, Chris, or my partner, Justin, and we can answer those questions for you. We do offer financing. We can get you insurance. We can do anything. We can almost put this on a trailer and drive it down there ourselves if you would like. But guys, with that being said, we'll catch you on the next one.